Hi there! Welcome to the show. This is the JRV Morning Show coming to you live today from Las Vegas. Welcome to Vegas, everybody! So, I picked a spot. I'm right off of a road, as you can see, so it might be a little busy, but I wanted to get some height above the Strip, as well as, so I can get a good vantage point so you can see the Strip behind me in the background. So forgive me for any noise. We'll make the most of it as we do the show today. So I'm in Vegas. I came here for the Patricia Cota-Robles. She had a free live seminar, which was like a 4-hour, 5-hour thing. And she travels and does these once a month in different parts of the country. And she's been doing this the past like 40 plus years. She's very dedicated. She is really, over the years, tuned into and transcribed and written down quite a bit of information from the divine realms, from the heavenly realms, and has brought that information into the physical and grounded that information in being able to validate it in her own experience. She was a marriage and family counselor for 20 years before she started doing all this. So she had a corporate life. She was very well respected in her field, so she's not, some loony toony that is just coming up with this stuff to come up with this stuff. She really believes in this awakening process that we're in, this process of learning who we really are, that we are more than humans. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And I know, that's been kind of going around for a really long time, and so I don't think people really think too much about it. But if you really think about it, we are spirit, we are God essences having this physical experience. So just in that, there's no reason to feel less than. There's no reason to feel like you're not worthy. There's no reason to feel like you're not good enough, and like you can't. That you can't do something that you really feel like the heart's call and heart's desire to do, even if it might take some work and some practice. Those are all just creations of the mind, creations of the ego, to keep us stuck, to keep us locked in place, to keep us, going around the karmic circle over and over and over again, and then we're like, when is it gonna be done? Okay, so I'll just end in saying, I would highly recommend it. If you ever happen to see her come into your city, if you want to sign up for her mailing list, her website is Era of Peace, and her name is again Patricia Cota-Robles. I'm sure if you searched either one, you'd find her. She has tons of YouTube videos, as well as her own website. She used to do a radio show, and I know all the podcasts are all archived. So there's just a lot of great information there if you're wanting more specifics and more foundational information of what's going on here from her perspective. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna do the card reading of the day. I had to keep my cards in the bag because I didn't want them to blow away. It's been a little breezy, but it's actually kind of hot too. Card of the day. Okay, cutting the deck. Oh, perfect. All right, we've had this one before. This one is Companion's Love. Again, it's Companion's Love. Let's see if I can get better sunlight. That's kind of a really cool color in the sun. Okay, so Companion's Love is talking about our twin flame, our soul partner, our life partners. It's talking about those that we're romantically connected with. It's also talking about those that we have friends, that we have intimate relationships, that we can talk to about anything, and we might not be, we're not having sex with them, but we're still intimate with them in a different kind of way. So there's that intimacy that it's referring to. And then most importantly, and more importantly, it's talking about Companion's love, God's love. God, not in the religious sense, not in a man or any kind of human sense, but the creator God, the all that is, his love, or not, I don't even want to say his, whoops. It's not, there's no feminine or masculine to God, in the sense of, there might be qualities that we want to qualify as masculine and feminine, but God doesn't separate itself out as masculine and feminine. So anyways, it's an energy anyways. It's not a human. It's not a human. So yeah, when we start giving human qualities to God, that's where we start kind of going wrong. Let's see. Woo! Okay, so companion's love. Again, if you don't have a companion, if you're not seeing anybody, this card is most importantly referring to your connection to yourself, to the divine within, to your own spark of the divine. We all carry that. That's in the meditation. We talk about that gold and silver ball of light, and we expand it. That is how we imagine, or how I'm having you imagine your divine spark, and growing that energy out. And that is your God essence. That is your divinity within, and it's sourced from an infinite awareness, an infinite energy, and it's an infinite love, and all kinds of love. There's all kinds of different loves, and it's the whole spectrum and more. So right now we are being embraced. We are being held by the divine as we go through these transitional changes. There's lots of information coming to the surface, more and more every day. We just had the WikiLeaks come up again, with more and more information coming into the mainstream media of what the heck's really going on here. Yeah, so one thing that comes to mind to share, and this is kind of off topic from the card, so the card's done, the card reading of the day's done. But the whole idea that in the WikiLeaks it shows that the government has a way to get into your phone, iPhones, any phone, they can break and the encryption, no problem. So all those shenanigans that went on in the media, from the San Bernardino shooting that went on, that Apple's not unlocking the phone and they're not doing it and we want them to do it, and all the people that were upset on both sides of the fence of like whether that's a good thing or whether that's a bad thing, the whole time the government had it. It was just a ploy. It's just a stunt. It's trying to get everyone to agree that, oh yeah, we should be doing stuff like that. We should give up our privacy. We should give up our freedom so that that way these agencies can do their job. But the fact of the matter is, that's all been taken away a long time ago. They already can do all that stuff. The NSA, the CIA, the FBI, they all have been doing all this for a very long time, and they have all kinds of different ways to keep an eye on us. So to think that they're not doing that is ludicrous. And it really shouldn't be a surprise when these things come up. It's already been in the alternative media and in the alternative news that this was already going on, and that this information was already in that realm for a very long time. So this is just now hitting mainstream. And so it'll be interesting to see how the mainstream decides to spin this, because they're all about spinning things and making things go away and creating diversions and having some other big event happen, so that way those kind of stories can get buried and so people forget about them. Okay, I don't know what time it is, but we're gonna get into the 11:11 meditation. I feel like it's time. We might be a little over. That's okay. All right. Let's take a deep breath together. One more. One more. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep our eyes closed, and we're growing roots from the base of our spine and the bottoms of our feet down into the center of Mother Earth. This is grounding out our energy and connecting our energy to the Earth's energy in a conscious way. And this is also grounding out any anxiety, fear, worry, concern, all these energies that weigh us down, that keep us distracted, that keep us keep our mind going, trying to figure out all these variables. Just let it all go right now. There's nothing to think about, there's nothing to do. If you're joining this meditation, whether you're joining it live or whether you're joining it in the archives, you're here now, you're in this moment with us, And so everything else can wait for you. All right, we're now expanding our gold and silver ball of light. Bigger, 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 past our physical bodysuit. We're going out 33 feet today. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Again, our gold and silver ball of light is 33 feet out. And today, while we're in Vegas, we're gonna give some extra special love, some TLC to Vegas and this whole area. Vegas is the epitome of all things that are possible on Earth, all happening in a very finite space. And most major cities are kind of like that, but Vegas is very unique in the way that it's set up, and the way so many people come in and out of town, and the energies that are moving, and all that's available, from the lowest of the lows to the highest of the highs. It's all available here in one area, and we're all coexisting together, and we're all having our own experience, our own personal realities. Okay, whoo, deep breath. So the way we're gonna do this today is we're gonna lift off in our gold and silver ball of light. I'm already in Vegas, so I'm gonna have you all meet me here in Vegas in your gold and silver ball of light, and you're gonna get here faster than a flash. And now we're gonna take off and we're gonna fly over Las Vegas Boulevard. We're gonna start at the Mandalay Bay at the one end of Las Vegas Boulevard, and we're gonna fly to the very other end. We're gonna go all the way to the downtown area, to Fremont Street. That's where we're gonna end. So I'd just like you to put out your hands, allow this gold and violet color to come out. We are clearing and transmuting any of the heavier energies. We're laying in patterns of perfection, of love and light, of non-judgment. And we're also just raising the energy, raising the vibration with that golden light, really making it palpable for those that want to tune in to God's divine energy, to this companion's love energy, this nurturing energy that's available for all of us. And just really anchoring the light here in Vegas more and more, raising the vibration here, raising the experiences that can be had here. So again, we're flying over. We started at the Mandalay Bay. We're flying over the Strip, however you'd like to do that, allowing this energy to flow out through our heart space, down through our arms, out through our hands, raining down upon Las Vegas Boulevard, the surrounding hotels, all the people, the visitors, as well as all the employees and those that run Vegas. Okay, wonderful, we're flying, we're flying. I'm just passing by the Mirage, heading down, going by the Stratosphere, and we're coming up, flying into the downtown area, flying through Fremont Street. And we're gonna land at Fremont Street, and we're gonna put one hand on our heart, one hand on our stomach, and we're gonna allow this energy to move through us as well, focusing this energy on us, giving us a healing, giving us an energy boost to get our week going. It's Monday, yes. But again, it doesn't matter when you're joining us. This energy and this meditation is available anytime that you'd like to watch it, and it's powerful, and you can connect your energy just the same regardless of what time you decide to watch and participate. All right, we're going to take a moment or two here to let this energy move, become aware of any guidance, any inspiration, any ahas, as well as any colors or sacred geometry or anything else that you might be seeing in your inner world. Just be an observer and allow these energies to flow. Wonderful. All right, we are now finished up here. I would like you to thank your Light Align team, thank yourself, give yourself a big hug, a big nice pat on the back. You're doing a great job. And now I'd like you to wiggle your fingers and toes. Actually, first we gotta fly back. Fly back to wherever you're physically located real quick. We're coming back into our physical body like a flash, and now we're going to begin to wiggle our fingers and toes and open up our eyes whenever we or you are ready. So I know we're kind of far, but it's still fun to be able to see the Strip in the background and to be able to do this energy work. Vegas is a fun, special place to me. I've had family and friends that have lived here over the years and have been able to visit quite often. I love the fact that there's so much to do here, from gambling to great restaurants, great eating, to some amazing shows such as O and La Rev, and just some of the other great ones that are here. And there's something for everyone, for all kinds of styles, and the word's escaping me. Anyways, there's lots here. Something for everyone. Yet it's kind of crazy. The energy's crazy. There is always an influx of people coming in and out, and for those that are sensitive, you can definitely feel those energies. And it's definitely possible to tell when they're having a super busy weekend here. You can definitely feel the energy go off the charts. Okay, so that finishes up the show for today. Thank you so much for joining me today live here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It was fantastic being able to do the show before we head home. So tomorrow I will see you in Bakersfield, whether it is at my home, in my healing room, or whether we do it outside somewhere. I won't know till tomorrow. But I do know I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. And until then, surrounding you with a huge hug of love. Thank you so much, Sean. Appreciate it. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.